Commercial flights resumed out of the Manley International Airport in Kingston today. As Jamaica Maitland explains, some travelers were left disappointed after their flights were cancelled.
Hopeful travelers flocked the Manley International Airport in Kingston on Thursday to finally go home.
But I had a flight today at 5, but they canceled it, so they rebooked it for tomorrow.
A director at PACL that operates the NMIA, Nicole Berger, says the facility has been opened since 7 a.m. for humanitarian aid and commercial flights.
We have a number of passengers who are here who are uncertain as to whether they have a flight, who have come trying to get a flight, trying to rebook, trying to reschedule. I've spoken to a couple of passengers today who came in from Montego Bay, unable to get internet access to try and rebook from there.
Now, the mood here at the Manley International Airport in Kingston is one of relief, exhaustion and frustration for those who were able to book their flights today. Unfortunately, not everyone was so lucky. They will simply have to return on Friday.
We came here a minute after 3 and we were told that all flights are booked for today, tomorrow up to the 6th. But so some way, somehow the Lord worked it out, so we got a flight for the 5th, which is before the...
For British citizen Tiggy, there is no direct flight to England, and so she has to go to France in order to go home.
We're going to Panama, from Panama to Paris, Paris to London.
Her voice cracking under the weight of the disaster that she witnessed on her drive into Kingston, she lauded the workers at the resort she was staying for their hospitality.
It's heartbreaking on so many levels. So many different people's lives have been turned upside down. People are torn. For me, the people I interacted with the most, like the hotel staff who hadn't heard back from families, given signals and stuff, were down. But their main concern was the hotel guests. It's just like, thank you, but how are you? How are your families? Is everything okay? And somewhat you could tell that they're just having to compartmentalize and just set aside how they were feeling to just make sure they did a job well done.
For these visitors, however, the service was poor. Their flights were cancelled. Still, they say it won't be their last trip to Jamaica.
I'm actually still grateful that I'm getting to go home, period. You guys they have to live here. So this is not my reality. I get to go home. So even though it's tomorrow, I'm grateful.
Despite the experience, is something you think you'll come back?
I definitely come back to Jamaica. Now, I don't know if I'm going to come during a hurricane season, but yes. But I would say this, we also, before we came, it was a tropical storm before we actually arrived. When we arrived, then turned to a hurricane.
Yeah, we had no idea.
As for those providing service at the airport,
although there is a lot of work on us right now, but we still grateful to be here, because without the airport we don't have any bread nor any salary to get, so we are just happy, and gradually we are here, and tomorrow will be a more viable and more hectic day, but we are giving thanks, and we are here at the Manley International Airport.
scarlet letter etched on her jacket, Supervisor Melissa tried breaking the ice while calming frantic travelers.
Melissa, I hear them jeering you today. Right now, your name is not the best one in Jamaica. You know?
Not the best one. I tell you, sister, for true them. And it's not done yet, you know? It's not done here, so when the other co-worker them come, they're going to slaughter me.
Jamaica Maitland, TVJ News.
And scores of persons were left stranded in Montego Bay, St. James Thursday after they turned up for flights at the Kingston International Airport. Dwayne Anderson has the details.
A battered Kingston International Airport. Its current state similar to almost every other property in St. James. Consequently, it remains closed. But some passengers were fed incorrect information. They turned up at the airport to find barriers and closed signs.
A policeman just say there's water inside and the computers are down and nobody can, the airport is closed. So no idea when we're gonna leave.
So we are here at the Montego Bay Airport, at Kingston International Airport, only to hear that there are no flights going out today. But I mean, we understand. We understand that that's a Category 5, and we are, it's about, it look like there's cross communication or miscommunication.
No, I talked to my boss already, and they understand because they watch the news, I know they might understand, I told him today I should be home today. We have to work tomorrow, but eventually the airport is closed, so there's nothing I can do. And I can't make no phone call. My phone don't work. I have the internet, So I'm trying to sit right here now.
While at the facility, we observed a small crane truck suggesting work crews were effecting repairs. Given all the debris and damage, they are in a fierce race with time to get the airport to an operational level in the next few days. But some of these passengers do not believe things will flow smoothly in the coming days, given how hard it is to access the airport in Montego Bay.
Government didn't do anything to move those trees in the way. We're supposed to have two-way road, everything coming down on one way. It's crazy. I know that the devastation is crazy, terrible, 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 but I believe that they should have crew on the road, especially to open up the way to the airport.
When contacted, officials at the airport say for now, there will be no commercial flights at the airport. All flights which were scheduled to arrive and depart from the facility have been rerouted to the Manley International Airport in Kingston. But it's evident that the people who turned up were not aware. In addition to the structural issues, the airport is without electricity, while the central AC unit has been damaged. Dwayne Anderson, TVJ News.